it's a Picasso reproduction. It's not an official. I haven't stolen it, and whatever this is meant to be. But I get a couple of requests to do a gear review, and I asked if you wanted to see it. You all said yes. So here we go. I'm going to show you what gear I use for videos of which you see. I'm using my phone because I'm obviously going to show you my camera. That is why. So let's do that. So this is my main gear, really. This is the stuff I mainly use. There's a few bits not here, because it's either been lent out or it's actually on charge, some of it as well. But yeah, so first things first, we'll look here. This telescope is just decoration, and so is that light. But whatever. This is my tripod. I've had this for years now, and it's one of the very rare ones that actually go to my height. I wanted one that goes to my height. Being 6'5", it's very difficult to find. So here we have this one. This is my main camera. It's the what is it? I can't remember. Is it the A33? Samsung A33? I should have really checked this. It says it somewhere. I think it's a Sony, not Samsung, Sony A33. Is it? Oh, this is annoying. AX33. AX33. It has everything. It has night vision capabilities. I have a night vision extender, which isn't here. It has night vision capabilities, have everything. It shoots in 4K. I don't shoot in 4K because I think it's just a bit too much. But yeah, that's kind of it, really. Here we have tripod mounts. This is a belt clip mount, which I rarely ever use. It's basically you clip it onto your belt and then you can plug your camera in and say if you're carrying a bag. I rarely ever use it. When I bought it, I thought it was something you could attach to your camera bag. This is my new camera bag. We'll get to that in a minute. Here I have a load of SD cards. I have loads. This was one a friend of mine bought me. This is actually like 256 gigabytes. It's a micro SD card as well, because this camera uses a normal SD card, which is an SD card that size, and this camera and the GoPro, which we'll get to in a minute, uses a micro SD card. So he bought me both. Yeah, he bought me both. He bought it for my birthday. So I keep that one as a spare one, or if I'm doing a really big shoot, whatever. I'm going to Thorpe Park in a couple of weeks, so I might put that one in there because, you know, it's going to be a lot of filming. This is what I call Didicam. It's the actually replacement for Didicam. As some of you may remember, for many years I can't remember the camera, I used a very small point-and-shoot camera for many years. Eventually that died, and so I bought this camera. This actually has a projector on it, which is really cool. However, it became very creaky, so I'm there holding it, and you could just hear the creaking. If you watch my vlogs, my Thorpe Park Fright Nights vlogs from 2019, you can hear a creak in the camera. That's because it was just bugging me, and then I made the upgrade to that. This I bought second hand, so if you look up the prices of these and you think, oh my god, how expensive, they are very expensive. However, I got this second hand, which is very nice. Here we have leads. We have a USB-C charger for the GoPro and also my phone. Set of very cheap earphones. This camera has attachment in it where you can plug your earphones in so you can hear the audio. You can also plug in a microphone. My microphone isn't here at the moment. I'm replacing it at some point. So yeah, this is a 360 camera. As some of you may know, I announced that there is going to be a short film coming out called A Ghost Story, which is a 360 VR film. I have written it, I've still, sort of written it. I haven't filmed it yet. It's due to come out hopefully later this year or maybe next year. Because of my health, I'm not focusing on it as much, and I need to make sure it's working because I was donated that. It was very nice. Over here we have a kind of flexi tripod. I bought this from Home Bargains and it cost me a £5. In fact, I actually bought a second one because it's so good. The only downside is you actually have to twist it on. It doesn't have, this tripod doesn't have one of these where you attach it separately. You have to twist it on yourself. That's the only downside to it. That's been down to it, but it's a flexi tripod. It has done like loads. On a similar note, we've got this, which is a pistol grip, which is what I use for vlogs for this camera. This camera weighs an absolute ton, and holding it up for a very long period of time genuinely hurts. So that's why if you watch some of my vlogs towards the end of the day, you're just below my chin, just because this weighs a ton and my arms absolutely ache. This just helps with that. and raises it up slightly. I have tried to vlog on this, and I can. If I vlog on this, I can actually keep it upright, and actually rest my arm better. However, it doesn't fit in the bag with the camera attached on it, because obviously the way it's done, the camera has to stay attached, which is really annoying. But it is one of those things. Here we have a GoPro. Now, I upgraded my GoPro recently. I used to have a GoPro Hero 4. I still have it. I use it as a spare GoPro, so then I have a second camera at least. I bought this one solely because I wanted one that didn't require you to put housing over it. I wanted one that you could just use raw, and that's what this is for. This is actually a water attachment, so I can take it in the water. You can actually buy, and it's something I'm looking at getting, one that's also a tripod attached. This all came with the GoPro, with like a tripod attached, which is something I'm looking into, because this is just air inside it, so it just floats like that, basically, when the GoPro, if you let go of the GoPro. But you can get one with a tripod attached to it, which is really useful if I ever do, because I'm wanting to do vlogs from water parks. I'm wanting to do videos on the water in the summer. That's a goal of mine. And we have various GoPro attachments. We have my chest mount. I actually own 2 chest mounts. I think I own 2 head mounts as well. We have a wrist strap, which I've never used, I'm not going to lie. And then obviously we have the attachment. I have a few of these. These basically help attach the GoPro. What else? We have the camera bag. This is the camera bag. This is brand new. New for this year. There is some bits and pieces still in it. There's a battery. Basically everything here fits in there roughly. There's many other pockets and everything like that. GoPro mounts. It's all laid out. This is what I use now. It's actually called a sling bag, so which is a lot easier to vlog with. My old smaller one, which is the one I use quite often now, just made life easier. I used to have a big camera bag, and it used to take me a couple of minutes, and I was just kind of a couple of minutes to get the camera. So I come up with an idea for something to shoot, and then it take me a couple of minutes to get the camera out, and so then I kind of lost faith in the idea, and then I go, oh no, that would have been better, or I've run out of time. This makes it a lot quicker, the way it's done. So it's just one arm, and it just slings around. I can't show you. Can I show you? I might try and show you a bit later, if I remember. In here, inside this pocket, I won't open it now, is a waterproof cover for this. And at the bottom here is a tripod attachment. And I can actually attach this tripod to that bag. It does make it weigh an absolute ton, so I do avoid it unless I'm going on big shoots. But if I am going on a big shoot, I usually take my bigger camera bag, which is upstairs, which isn't here. So that is my camera bag. Let's just stop the camera, and I'll show you how the sling bag works, even though it's fairly obvious. So this is how the sling bag works. So here I am with sling bag on. If I needed to vlog something, I just lift it up, there's no cameras in there, open it up and bring the camera out, record, put it back in, and then, yeah, if I'm recording for a long period of time, then I can. With the old one, I'd have to take it all off, but it was just horrible. But this is a bigger sling bag than the one I used to have. I could only fit the camera in, and I couldn't fit anything else in. I couldn't fit the GoPro in, anything in. So that is my gear. That's the main stuff. I don't own a drone. I nearly had one, and I was scammed earlier this year out of a drone. I went to pay for one, and it never turned up. I got my money back and everything, so yeah. But I am looking into getting a drone of some kind, just because I want to enhance stuff. I know I don't do many cinematic videos these days. It's something I definitely want to up in the future, because I haven't done one of those in a while. So yeah, that's kind of it really. This light's turning into a halo. Let's cover that up. So that's kind of my main gear. There are some bits and pieces. There's lights and stuff which I didn't think you would be interested in. That I use a ring light. I use 2 different ring lights. I use a USB one and a proper professional one. I used to own a studio setup, and I also have a pop-up green screen. But again, you know what a green screen looks like. It's a screen that's green. It's one of those. So that's the end of this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Goodbye.